Kim wants more communication and family unity. How can you co-parent with a toxic ex? I'm going to be breaking that subject down in this video, so stay tuned. Hey, I'm Rebecca Zung. I am a lawyer. I'm a narcissist negotiation expert. And in these videos, I offer help, support, and resources on how to better negotiate and deal with and manage narcissists from an attorney and a negotiator's point of view. So if that is something that you want more of, feel free to subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about a recent news article that I saw where Kim Kardashian apparently is aiming to have more honest conversations with Kanye. As you know, they are going through a divorce right now. They have 4 children, 4 very young children. And she's having a difficult time because I guess Kanye is having a hard time with, or she's having a hard time getting him to communicate in a productive manner. And she wants more productive communication with him. Sometimes you want to be able to have more family unity. I mean, I think, you know, from everything that I've read, she didn't even necessarily want to have the divorce. She didn't necessarily want to even go through this. You know, I actually did a whole video on this, on why Kim feels like a failure and why we all need to care about that. And you can definitely check that out because, you know, I know a lot of you are probably thinking, why are we even talking about this? Because who even cares? And the reason why I talk about this is because, hey, the woman has like, I don't even know, a gajillion followers on Instagram or whatever. So a lot of people are talking about her and following her, and she has a lot of impact and a huge amount of reach. And so because people are talking about her and because she does have a huge amount of influence, it's important for people to understand what's going on from a process point of view, from an attorney's point of view, from a negotiator's point of view, and how you can learn from that so that you can better be prepared and how you can use this information to potentially, hopefully, be healthier as you move through the process yourself. So, you know, apparently she wants her family members to be united through this process. You know, I guess she had Kanye make a pact that they would support each other and that they, you know, would continue to be co-parents. And that's great. But, you know, of course, we all know that he's got his own demons that he's dealing with, right? Apparently, you know, he is bipolar and he has struggled, and we've seen him struggle in a very public way. And I think obviously that potentially led to the breakdown of their relationship. I'm sure there's probably other things that we don't even know about as well that led to the breakdown of the relationship. But I have talked about some of this in some of my other videos as well. But it's difficult when you are dealing with any kind of a relationship. I mean, relationships are difficult regardless of who you're dealing with, right? I mean, you have to be committed to being committed. It doesn't matter who you are. There has to be a commitment to communication and healthy communication. And a lot of times you do need assistance of people like therapists or counselors to help you, that sort of thing. And sometimes, you know, that can really be helpful. But as we all know, Kanye can be unpredictable. Apparently an insider said, you know, she knows he's a bit unpredictable and that devastates her. She does the best that she can for the sake of her children. She will absolutely continue to show up for him. She wants family unity. She wants an open line of communication. Apparently she's showing up for him at various parties, for the listening party for his album. Apparently she recently went to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta for his album Donda. You know, sometimes closure is difficult with narcissists. Sometimes dealing with narcissists is difficult. I'm not saying he's definitely a narcissist, but you know, sometimes when you're trying to have closure with another side, the other side. You can't hold up both sides of the relationship. You can't have closure for both sides of you. So listen, you can do the best you can, and you can hope for the best, but accept what is. So what can you do if you can't necessarily get good communication from the other side? Well, you have to seek maybe court intervention by getting some kind of co-parenting app in place for communication. So apps such as Our Family Wizard, Fair, Co-Parenter, Talking Parents, there are many of them out there now. There's definitely even free ones out there now. I don't even know all the names of them at this point, but there are many. The best thing that you can do is actually either get an agreement, then get the agreement rendered into a court order so that you have to do it, or just get it court ordered so that you both have to use it. That's the best thing, because then it forces the other side to have to use that for communication, and then all the communication is monitored and filtered through there. And that way nobody can say, oh, I did text you back, or I didn't, or I did say that, or I didn't. It just helps to keep that communication much more structured. So that is one thing that you can do if you are co-parenting with a toxic ex. And that's a very inexpensive thing that you can do. Another thing that you can do is maybe have your exchanges be monitored, so that, because that's like a place that stuff can go on. So maybe somebody can monitor, when you are exchanging the kids, have it take place at, ideally, especially now that COVID is calming down, maybe at school, so you don't even have to see each other. You drop the kids off in the morning, so the one picks them up in the afternoon, so you don't even have to see each other. Parallel parenting plans, that's part of a parallel parenting plan, where you don't interact with each other, or there's minimal interaction with each other. That can be very helpful, and that can keep emotions to a minimum as well. If school is not an option, maybe your children are very small, or there's homeschooling or something like that, or there's a holiday, maybe you can do the exchanges at, a family member's house or a friend's house or something like that, or even if that's not an option, like at a public place. Maybe a Target or a Walmart or a shopping center or something where, there's less likely to be some crazy thing that's happening. I've even had people do it at police stations and things like that. So that's another thing that you can do as well. Parenting coordinators are also very helpful, and they're way less expensive than lawyers. That's for sure. And just remember that you cannot control both sides. You can only control you. And so I want you to all put in the comments right now, I control me. You cannot control the other side. Your lawyer cannot control the other side either. I've had clients say to me, you've done nothing to control the other side's behavior. I mean, well, I can't control the other side's behavior. Lawyers can file motions. They can get the judge to, do court orders or something like that. But no one can control the other side's behavior. So you can control you. So I want you to write down, I control me. That's it. And so that you remember that. Okay. So those are my thoughts on co-parenting with a toxic ex and having family unity and better communication and all of those things. And so if you like this video, give it a like, give it a share, drop me that comment, and feel free to subscribe to this channel for more tips and tricks on all things negotiating with narcissists, so that you can stick around, subscribe, hit that notification bell, grab my free Crush My Negotiation worksheet at winmynegotiation.com. Join me in my free private Facebook group, Narcissist Negotiators with Rebecca Zung. Would love to have you in there. And always remember, today is a great day to start negotiating your best life. Always. And I will definitely see you in the next video.